Well, good evening, everybody. Mark back in the home weather office on this Sunday evening. It is March the 12th. Time to take a look at the week ahead and this next atmospheric river that is coming our way to show you the impacts that it will have in our area, when it will get in, and when it will get out of here. So, we've got a lot to get through tonight, so without further ado, let's get to that. This is the precipitable water that we like to look at out in the Pacific. So if you haven't looked at this before, California is right over here. And what we're looking at, these areas of purple that you see and this bluish, I guess that's bluish, color, that is, these are areas of high moisture. And an atmospheric river is a relatively narrow band of high levels of moisture that get channeled in different places around the world. And when we get them off the Pacific, they give us our most substantial rain. So let me show you how this next one will come our way. This is Tuesday morning, so you can see this plume of moisture coming our way, classic atmospheric river sort of formation. A few subtle differences to the one we had last week that I'll show you in a minute, but still, Tuesday is going to be a pretty wet day for a while and a little windy as this goes by. And then as we get into the day Wednesday, you notice how the color turns to this tannish color. That's drier air moving in, and the best of that atmospheric river gets moved down to Baja. Now behind that, there are going to be other surges of moisture that will come our way later in the week. This is getting into the day Friday. A weakening wave of moisture comes our way. We'll probably see a few showers on Friday, but it won't be an atmospheric river sort of thing. It'll be just kind of some showers. And then we've been looking at another chance of one on Sunday. This has been in and out of the models for the last week or so. And now it looks as though next Sunday it may not happen, but this is next Monday. So this is Monday the 20th that there may be a very weak atmospheric river coming our way to give us another chance of rain. I'll tell you one thing that I'm not seeing as I look at this pattern for the next 7 to 10 days. I'm not seeing anything that's sunny and warm. The average high for this time of year is now 67 degrees. By the end of the month, it's 70. And I don't see anything that is going to get us up to around 70 degrees anytime soon. It has been a very cool month of March, and I just don't see that changing. All right, let's zoom in a little bit and talk about how this rain is going to move in. We'll still have occasional rain during the day Monday, kind of like what we saw today. Periods of on again, off again showers. This is Monday morning. We'll see occasional snow in the Sierra above 6,500 feet. This is getting into Monday night, and then here comes the atmospheric river. I'll go to first thing Tuesday morning. This is Tuesday morning at 5 a.m., widespread rain, snow above 6,500 feet. So plan on it being breezy and wet for the morning commute on Tuesday. Tuesday will be the stormiest day we will see. This is around 8 o'clock in the morning, that's 11 o'clock in the morning, and this is into the afternoon. This is 5 p.m. on Tuesday afternoon. Still wet, breezy. I'll show you the winds here in a minute. Pretty good snow in the Sierra above 6,000 or 6,500 feet. So it'll be snowing on the passes, and we'll see good snow at the resorts, but it won't be powder. It'll be more that heavy, wet snow. Then this is getting into Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Little low starts to move inland, keeping it breezy, but the rain intensity certainly wanes. And then during the day Wednesday, we're going to call for on again, off again showers and decreasing snow. And as you can see, everything dries up by the time we get into Wednesday night. So let's talk about how much rain we are going to see. I'll just scroll through this. This is as of Monday night. So this will be a running total. At that point, we have about a third to a half an inch of rain. By Tuesday night, we're up to about an inch and a quarter in the valley. Of course, quite a bit more in the foothills. And we'll add to those totals, but this isn't going to be great rain. I mean, don't get me wrong, an inch of rain for the valley over 36 hours is really, really good, and we'll have some impact. You get up here onto the west slope above, let's say, 2,000 feet, and we'll see 3 or 4 inches of rain. Let's talk a little bit about the wind that we're going to see. I'm going to just fast forward to the windiest point we will see. This is on Tuesday in the middle part of the day. These areas of purple that you see here, they coincide with the scale over here. Sustained winds up around 40. Once again, it's the east side of the valley, the lower foothills, so Ione, Garden Valley, places like Folsom and El Dorado Hills, Placerville tend to see the windiest conditions. For areas like Sacramento, Stockton, and in Modesto, we'll see sustained winds of 25, gusts of around 40. That's probably just a notch lower than we saw last time, but still, it'll be quite windy on Tuesday, but maybe not enough to cause widespread power outages and trees down. But there may be some isolated issues here and there, but it is going to get somewhat windy. Now, because we've had rain over the last few days, if you've been driving around, you've probably seen a lot of puddles here and there. And what I want to show you now are the rivers. Now, keep in mind that when we started getting that rain last week, we hadn't had substantial rain before that, so the rivers were running lower. So now with next atmospheric river coming in, the rivers are going to start at a higher starting point, and that means they might have a better chance to rise a little bit more. So let's take a look at the Cosumnes River. Come on, there it is. Okay, so here's the Cosumnes at Michigan Bar. This is the peak that we had last Friday at around 9.5 feet. Here's where it is now. So this is the higher starting point. So see where we started before we went into Friday? This is where we went Friday. Since then, we've only come down to here. We'll see a little bit of a bump on Monday. And then this is the forecast that they're forecasting on Tuesday evening. And currently that forecast is 12.7 feet. And that is on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. Now, last time they were forecasting a high of about 13 feet. Either way, this would put high water down the Cosumnes, but maybe not have a big impact on areas like Wilton. But still, we will see some higher water go downstream. Let's talk about the Tuolumne. This is also going to continue to fluctuate in the area that it has been, but however, maybe reaching flood stage on Wednesday night, just above flood stage. Either way, the Tuolumne and Dry Creek or runs along it will be running quite high. And the Sacramento is also going to be running higher, but well within its banks. This is where it is now at 25 feet, forecast to go to 28.4. I don't think they'll be opening the weir or anything like that, but either way, we'll see high water in all of our area waterways. So that's really what we're looking at this week. We're looking at some pretty good rain on Tuesday, lasting into Wednesday, but Wednesday going to be a day of clearing, and that's going to be the major feature of the week. And while we will see some higher water this week, I don't think we're going to see any major issues. But driving around Tuesday, both the evening and the morning commute will probably be pretty messy. So some showers tomorrow, some showers Wednesday, maybe a shower on Friday. But Tuesday is going to be the main day when we get that atmospheric river. But again, I think the impact of it will be what we saw last time, if not a little bit lower. That's all I have for you right now on this Sunday evening. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. I'll have an update for you first thing tomorrow morning. Have a good night.